overhead knife defense is just this classic downward stabbing action, the old Jim Carrey. So with this one, again, I have to be inside the power arc, but the power arc is basically his hand, right? It's the point of the knife. And so I have to be extremely close to be able to close the gap to get inside that power arc. So I don't want to wait until the knife is up here ready to stab and try and come in on that. Okay, very dangerous. I need to be close enough initially, right? If I can initiate this grapple here and get a hold of the weapon before he puts it in a more dangerous, more powerful starting position, that's ideal. But we're going to assume, for the sake of the move, that I am only able to close the gap as he winds up. So as he winds that knife up to stab, that's my opportunity to move, okay? If I've waited until it's all the way up, that's no good. Okay? So I'm looking to move in there, he winds up, I move, okay? So this one kind of goes against the rules of knife. This one I'm blocking just like I did with the club defenses. Fleshy part out, it's not ideal, but I need to be able to get this hand on when he winds up. I've got to be able to get a hold here. I need a nice strong grip here. So this hand is going backhand just like the club, but we're obviously not going to grab the weapon on the blade. Instead, I'm going to grab right over top of my own arm, okay? And I want to kind of kick my elbow out. You can see what it does to his posture. If I leave this over here, one, I don't have the strength to take the weapon away, and two, he can just switch it to the other hand. Oh, bad news, okay? So, the more I can pull his arm out and get that Americana action going on, the less likely he can punch, he can switch hands, and the easier it's going to be to apply proper pressure. So, I'm close enough. I've really got to be almost just one arm length away to get this to work. If I'm much more outside of that, it's going to be difficult. So, he winds up the swing right there. Boom, already moving. Blocking. The more I step to this angle, this side, just like on the club defense, the easier it is to get this hand in. Okay? If you're having issues feeding this second hand in, a lot of times I see people go right here. It works for me because I'm kind of tall, but if you're shorter, a lot of times you hit bicep and you can't get the hand up here where it needs to be. So don't bump your bicep to his tricep, step out to where your arm is free to go here. And I'll show that from the other angle. Okay. Two options from here. One, I either just yank this down and rip his shoulder out. That's ideal. I'm just literally gonna pull that down with all my force, hopefully popping that shoulder outside. The more gentle version, okay, for your training partners is we're just gonna apply downward pressure here, and he's gonna slowly drop his back. Okay. This knee comes on, and I continue that Americana action. Okay. I just continue that twist and apply that submission. From a different angle here, so you can see. Okay. Too far away, I already know. Bad news. Okay. Right here, there's my opportunity on the upswing. Okay, getting a nice grip here, just a monkey grip here, 5-finger grip. Probably an offensive term to monkeys. Okay, this hand sneaks in here, and now I'm applying this downward pressure here. Okay. Here, knee slides over, and I just continue to turn this until he says tap. That's the nice way to do it. Boom. Okay. Securing that grip. Nice strong X grip here. Never blocking with a single hand. Oh shoot. Never staying in line. If I have a weak block, okay. So, distance is key. Upswing. Stepping to the side to get my grip. Rip. Okay, maybe from one more angle here. It's so tight it might be a little difficult to see, so I'm hoping that you guys can see what all is going on here. I'm trying to think what might be the best angle. Let's try this, why not? Okay. He swings, boom, right here. Step to the side, hand sneaks in. You can see my elbow is pretty much on the shoulder. If I stay head on, sometimes it can be hard to reach. So I'm very to the side. Rip, or to be gentle, I'm going to turn. This knee comes over. I'm just making a hook here with my foot. And I'm just going to continue this turning motion right there. Okay. I've had people drop the knife from here, and then they go to grab it with the other hand. So be very careful if you're going to do that. That's why I say the other one's ideal. But because you only really get one shot to rip someone's shoulder out of socket, they probably won't come back after that. There is a more gentle version, but hey, if you're going to attack me with a knife, at the very least, I want your shoulder.